It was highly competitive. They were inside, a lot of pep in their step. It just seems like, boy, it's very encouraging for the defense. I always give a slight nod to the defense, making plays on the football, whether it's interceptions, looking at Patrick Robinson, P-Rob getting a pick, looking at P.J. Williams getting a pick. I think they all fired up when Patrick Robinson got a pick because he didn't drop it, he caught it. The defense was going crazy. I thought really the last 2 days compared to maybe his first week got off to a slow start. C.J. Gardner Johnson, C.D. Deuce, was the real Deuce. I mean, he was making plays out there. That's 2 days in a row, really coming up big time. You know, the Saints tried to run with Deontay Harris, so-called, jet sweep. Every time they try to run that jet sweep, it's gotten stuff. It seems like, not even +1 minus yardage. And they're out there screaming, coaches, players, and all, too much speed on this defense. You can't go side to side. Just the pursuit. You cannot go side to side. Too much speed on the defense. So really, just playing with a lot of confidence when our offense tries to outflank him and get outside. Now, two big plays of the day. I would give the edge to Jameis Winston. Overall, for Taysom compared to big plays, and it just threw the ball better. It wasn't, Taysom Hill, I think, is still in the delivery room, delivering his baby boy compared. It wasn't one of his banner days. He was off target a few times, and really, Jameis has not been on target. Today he was more than in previous practices. If you look at it, he really hasn't been at 50% accuracy-wise this whole camp. Now that could change things. Today, this is coming in to today's practice. But two big plays he had to Marcus Callaway, the rookie out of Tennessee, plus 40-yard gain. Maybe could have been a touchdown, but he'd have to break a tackle, but still plus 40. But the deep ball that Winston threw at ease, it was easily looked like 55 yards in the air, kind of a 55-yard touchdown. Ended up getting behind Hardy. Wasn't that bad position, just a great pass where he hit Fowler. Fowler's the one that worked out with Drew and Emmanuel Sanders in Denver. Him being, I want to say like a 6-year veteran out of Michigan State, but, a lot of NFL experience than Benny Fowler. So overall, they ended the practice with 2-point play. And Coach Payton says, both offense and defense wants to win, but stay up. And I would say that they ran one pass play, I want to say 3 running plays, and the offense was able to get in the end zone. Except for the very first one, Marcus Davenport just picked up Ty Montgomery. Almost like how you pick up your kid and you're playing with him or her. So that was pretty impressed by Marcus Davenport doing that. And then Taysom connected with Malcolm Butler in the back of the end zone. That was the one pass. And then we had a couple of runs, one with Dwayne Washington, and I want to say the other one was Ty Montgomery, would have been a touchdown. So the offense ended up winning the 2-point competition 3-1. But overall, I give the defense the edge. Outstanding practice, whether it was the one-on-one drills, whether it was team drills, and they worked mainly on first, second, third, not third down, first, second down, and still a lot of red zone stuff. I give the edge to our defense. So you know what that's telling me? Hopefully our red zone defense kicks butt. Force field goals, don't give up touchdowns, and they've done that a number of times, playing outstanding red zone defense.
Bobby, one thing I think that stood out to me today, too, we got to hang out really a lot by the secondary group today, and just the amount of conversation and chatter amongst those guys is a huge positive, knowing that whatever it is, if they're just talking to each other about what's going on at home or what's going on at the field, there's that constant chatter going on there, and I think that's great for camaraderie.
Yeah, the camaraderie it's been off the chart. I mean, they're playing with a lot of swagger, a lot of confidence. And they don't take practice for granted. And when they're making a play, they got each other's back and they're getting fired up. And speaking of, I mentioned Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, C.D. Deuce, the outstanding practice. Keith Washington, the rookie from West Virginia, I mean, he came up with an interception. They were all fired up for him. A nice batted pass, a defended pass in the end zone. So, yeah, the defensive backs is definitely one of the assets, I think, as a group. There ain't, you don't really see any weak link out there competing. They can't all make the team, but they're all competing, and they all look like NFL players.
Stay tuned to WWL, your latest on Laura, Marco, and your Saints training camp updates. I'm Steve Geller with the Cajun Kid and Bobby Hebert, saying so long from training camp today. Hopefully we'll be talking to you tomorrow.
All right, who dat? Yeah, go away, Storm. Go away, go away.